Hey guys, it's happening with Snooki and Joey.
Welcome to the show, everyone. It's a very special Snoopy free episode, so we can all gird our loins now, because we don't have to worry about Snoopy attacking us. In her place, though, we have the elusive Leaher Marie. She's been wanting to come back to the show for many, many moons. The Crusaders have been speaking in herds for your resurfacing. So welcome to the show, Leaher.
Thank you so much for having me, Joseph. I'm happy to be here.
Stop trying to talk so polite.
That's how I always talk.
You're so pleasant. Well, yes, welcome to the show. Snoopy is filming for the Hershey Shore.
Do you know where she is, or are we allowed to say?
I don't know where she is.
Oh.
Do you?
No. Oh. But I know she's mad because she was at a cheerleading competition.
Well, she's a globetrotter. She had to go to that cheer competition. I don't know. She's traveling for the show, so I asked my good friend Leah to step in for her, and we're going to be answering some fan questions and some voicemails today, so that's going to be fun. And we're just going to talk about catching up on life. I haven't seen you since yesterday.
I haven't seen you in 10 hours.
You know what's so funny? I'm not sure if you know this. I don't want to disclose our whereabouts, but I live in the same building as the Auditorium Studios. We're back in studio. We haven't been in studio since 2020. He told me.
We are back in studio for the first
since
time.
Before the pandemic. Now, did you disinfect these mics since the pandemic? Or
4 years ago. 4 years.
That's the last time I've been here.
Yeah, February 2020. That's what
I miss the pandemic. Don't you? A little bit.
No, that was pretty bad. I think
not for dead people, but just like it was. I just loved being home and like
no,
feeling like
you didn't.
Your friends
you didn't
get
love
away
it.
From you.
You are rose-colored glasses all over this.
What do you mean?
I had to deliver groceries. You thought you were going to pass.
When I had COVID,
I caught you at the CVS
trying to get my medicine I needed. No, I didn't. I'm not saying I liked having COVID. I liked the lockdown of COVID.
What did we do?
We just drank like slobs and went on vacation every week.
Yeah, I guess we did spend a lot of time out of the city, didn't we?
Yeah. So I mean, I miss like the fear of like not being able to get out of your house. Like that's gonna happen soon. Because like the zombie apocalypse is upon us. It's coming out at any moment.
Yeah.
So we'll have it again.
Nicole is prepared for zombies, so we should be okay. We stick close to her.
Toby Keith died today.
I saw that. He had some form of cancer.
Stomach cancer. 62 years old.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
How sad.
Well, in other news, Yolanda's getting out of prison. Selena's murderer.
Oh, I saw that.
2025. I mean, she's got a
She's
year.
She's up for. I don't understand why that wouldn't be a life sentence. I mean, just like murdering somebody.
She acted like no one was there to see it, and then she acted like it was a mistake. Right?
That's crazy. I mean, that's just that woman is a menace to society.
You don't want to do an impression of that fearful day when she shot her, do you?
No, I do not want to do it.
If you did, who'd you play? Would you play Selena or would you play?
Obviously, I'd play Selena, and you would be the troll woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how that would go.
So, and then what else is going on in the news? Fill me in, Mama.
Well, I think the Grammys. We watched the Grammys together.
We watched the Grammys together.
This weekend.
I can't wait till that Taylor Swift's demise.
Yeah, this is one of the things
we're going to tweet of her using the N-word from college or something.
No,
she needs to be torn down.
No. She's wonderful. I was listening to her music on the way here and was thinking about how much you don't like her.
I don't not like her. I just don't.
You're such a hater. You don't like when things are popular.
No. I don't like. Yeah, because they're not popular for a reason. Like fucking Game of Thrones, the worst show I've ever fucking seen. Everyone like freaked out about it. I watched it. The first episode, they were murdering lions and sleeping in their dead carcasses. On the first episode, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Direwolves. But yeah. Yeah.
No, that's not for me. And it was like everyone was freaking out about it. Like, she's fine. I don't hate her at all. It's just like I don't understand how basic everyone can fucking be.
You like to be the discoverer of things, though. That's another thing about you.
Like Gypsy Rose. Now I'm not friends with her anymore because everyone else fucking got on my bandwagon.
You were 100% first on that.
Yeah.
And Okur, like that, you were first on that.
I know.
And Search Party, like you discovered that show before everybody else.
And Schitt's Creek, thank you.
And Schitt's Creek. So.
I was watching it when it first aired. I had to get the channel, the Canadian channel. I got pop channel. I had to pay extra and had to like go through these loopholes in Comcast to get it because I saw it on the internet and I wasn't able to get it anywhere in the U.S. It wasn't showing in the U.S. anywhere. So I had to like literally get some like backwoods wiring done to my house so I can watch it when it first aired like in 1999.
Okay. It was definitely not that long ago. It's been since we were friends, but that's okay. But yes, you like to be an early adopter and you like to turn people on to things. And if something is already something that people are already onto, you're like, who cares about that?
Right. Like, who do I think like that now? Just generally anything like that, yeah.
Who's that? Like the Luke Combs song.
Oh my God.
Like you were an early adopter on that because
Yes.
you were such a Luke
Tracy
Combs
Chapman.
fan, the Fast Car remix. And I kept saying, I don't want anything to do with this because Tracy Chapman is the one and only. And
Well, no, you probably thought
insisted
you
on
also
making me
I think you
listen
got
to
confused. Luke Combs with Morgan Wallen, who used the N-word, and that's why you didn't like Luke Combs when you first heard it.
No, I think I confused Luke Combs with that other tall, brown-headed guy. I think you went to one of his concerts with Tara Lynn.
Sam Hunt?
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
that's
no.
it.
Sam Hunt wishes. Sam Hunt's hot as hell, but his music is not anywhere near as good as Luke Combs.
I think I was confusing him with
You
that.
got a fast car. Who would play Tracy Chapman and who would play Luke Combs if we did the duet?
I'll give you one guess as to who's Luke Combs.
I'll be Tracy Chapman.
You're Tracy Chapman. You do have the energy of a
The
strong
raspy
black
voice
woman.
of a strong black woman.
Yes.
Blair, how have you been? Are you on the mic?
I can be.
Blair, I haven't seen you since 2020.
No, we've seen each
We
other
hung out,
before.
yeah.
You had a
I had a
very
full podcast.
You stole my phone.
I had a podcast.
Did I
stole
steal
my
your phone?
Remember, you accidentally had my phone, and Joey had to go recover it from you.
Wait, when was that?
I don't know.
We got drunk at my apartment the night Pat came over, and then we went out to the gay bars.
Oh yeah, that was when you had your short-lived podcast.
Short-lived podcast, but everyone really likes that. If I did,
There was someone who asked when it was coming back.
everyone's asked to come back, and if it does come back, or if it does ever come back, it would have to be a video.
Yeah, heavy.
Show, like a
Right.
cooking show that happens to be recorded that you could listen to at the ease of Audio Boom as well.
Would you do it at your apartment though?
Yes, I would have
Well,
to.
now you could film.
Oh, wait, you see my new house.
Oh, I was just gonna say that is one of the texts that we received from somebody. We could just go to it now.
All right, do you want to hop right in?
Well, it just says, hey guys, my question. Oh, sorry. Well, I guess we should introduce the segment first. So you guys sent in text messages and you.
Yeah, I didn't know. Blair was like, I kept getting notifications popping up. I was in bed. Okay. Now, I put myself down for a nap every day around 3 o'clock. That's why it's a witching hour.
Wait, is the email it's connected to your phone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
and
it's
text
also
messages.
connected to your OnlyFans.
OnlyFans as well. That's right. What happened was my original OnlyFans.
Oh
it was
my
my regular
gosh.
email, but then I something happened with it, and it wouldn't let me There's a glitch with my email because I already signed up or something, and so I had to come up with a whole new email. But I didn't have time to do it because I was really trying to subscribe to this guy's OnlyFans. So I used our
Which
business.
guy?
At this point, I don't even know.
Okay.
Are you still a subscriber?
Yeah, I don't know. I go all different ones. I treat myself to one a month
Oh, how lovely.
Do you
like a
subscribe and then
reward.
right
unsubscribe?
away because I'll forget to do it.
I do the same thing.
Yeah. So I use It's Happening's email as my email first, and I started my OnlyFans business of my own page, and I still use it to log in.
That is really funny. And
That's the only thing. That's
poor
the only
Blair.
thing. That's the only thing. There wasn't text message. Was there something bad in there?
No.
No, I just kept seeing all
hilarious.
these OnlyFans
Yeah, you got a new
notifications.
fan notification.
Yeah.
If you can still go to my OnlyFans, it's onlyfans.com/MrP79.
You don't post nudes on there, do you?
I will if they pay me.
Okay.
No, we're not doing that.
I already did. I sold videos for $60
No, Joseph.
to
stop.
several people.
Stop it.
What was in the video? What'd you do in the video?
I ejaculated on my own face.
That's already on the internet.
I know. That's how you get you. They don't know where to find it.
What aim?
Leah, let's talk about productivity. Everyone wants to do more, be more efficient. Like you, how are you pulling it all together? Everyone always asks us that. So let's introduce you to a little elixir that helped me stop procrastinating and it puts a little pep in my step in the mornings. It's called Magic Mind. I found this little shot that improved my mornings so much. I love that I can take it with me anywhere, drink it wherever I need it for a quick energy boost. I take it because it's so easy to incorporate into my morning routine. It tastes great. It helps me a lot with just getting my day started, get a little pep in my step. This would be perfect for vacation. You're going to Disney soon. You're going to be up long days with those kids.
I need pep.
Walking the parks, doing activities.
I need pep.
Keeping it together.
Yeah.
It also allows me to sleep better. It's not heavy on caffeine, so you can take it in the afternoon without worrying about being up all night.
Yeah, because you drink too much coffee.
That's the thing. I got the espresso machine and I was wiling out.
Yeah.
I was going crazy.
Wired.
I was wired at all times of the day.
Not healthy.
Lots of caffeine, and I bit off more than I could chew, quite literally.
Your heart was racing.
So thanks to Magic Mind, I am doing less caffeine with the coffee and doing more with the these matcha shots. I love them because I do one in the morning and I don't have the crash. So I always have to that nap by 3 o'clock. I'm staying awake longer thanks to this, but I don't feel like tired when I'm going to bed. And it's good. It's just one quick shot. You don't have to drink a whole ton of things to get the benefits of it. It's just one quick shot. It tastes great and it's convenient. So I love it. If you're like me, I totally recommend you going and check them out at magicmind.co/Snooki and join the community of go-getters. You also can use our discount code Snooki to get up to 56% off your first subscription or 20% off your first one-time purchase. Our 56% off code lasts 10 days, so hurry up. That's magicmind.co/Snooki and use code Snooki to get up to 56% off your first subscription or 20% off your first purchase.
Anywho,
So
there are
so
these-
so the email we got asked for emails for text messages and voicemails. It was all going through my phone. I was in my bed and it's popping up. All of a sudden, getting notifications. Gmail. Someone's trying to log in from a MacBook Pro in a bad neighborhood. I said, "Oh my God, what is this, honey?" And it was Blair. So now
I will turn that off.
No, leave it. No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Do you know the password now?
I don't, but I connected
How did you figure it out?
I was at it for a long time.
What combination of things don't say? Because then people try to break in. But we've got a bevy of support for Leaher. They really missed you, girl.
It's very your fan. I was going to say your fans. I've been to all of your shows, but one or two, your live shows that you've done, and your fans are insane, but so lovely and so sweet. And
I was going to go on
really
tour, but I
nice.
found out I'm not allowed to because Snoopy's going on tour with Dina instead for the Meatball podcast.
Well, that's
also
one of
at
these
Audio Boom.
questions, the live update. Well, maybe they'll ask you to be a special guest.
I'm good. Thank you, though.
I'm good, sis.
Um,
So one of the questions, which I was trying to allude to, is from Nova Scotia. My question is, does Leaher approve of the new man in Joey's life, and what's her thought on the new apartment?
well, that's a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you approve of my lover?
I very much approve of him.
Have you ever seen my lover?
Me?
Blair?
No.
You never saw his picture?
No.
Well, you know the
Oh
code
my
name we're not allowed to
gosh.
say, but
Bae.
oh my God, you'll die.
How long have you been dating him?
A year
It'll
and
be
a half?
it'll be 2 years in August this spring.
It's February. That's
Listen,
6 months away.
engagements.
A year
It's
and a
7
half.
years.
It's a year and a half. Yeah, he's adorable, and he's, I love him. I mean,
He's a 20.
Aw.
he loves my kids. They love him.
Was he dancing in these photos?
Sweetie.
He was doing a little he's very limber. He likes to dance. He's got dancing feet.
Yeah, he's always scooting in
Slooping
and
and
booting.
slooping and
Swooping and slooping.
dancing around.
Oh, that's cute.
Stop!
Yeah,
love that.
He's very attractive.
Oh, my
Have you talked about how you guys met?
my peewee? Yeah, I went up to him in a bar and said, "Yo, you got a fat ass," and we went home that night.
He said, "Look at that dumper."
You know the funny thing I told him, and he's not sure to believe me or not. I lied, and I said the apartment I was in was not my apartment.
What
my
apartment?
My old apartment was not my. I told him it was not my apartment. I said it was a test. I said this was one of Leah's extra apartments she had for her business that was just like sitting there. And I said I was staying in that to see if you would stay with me tonight because I want to show you that I was rich right away. And I think he believes me.
You think he believes you?
Maybe.
That last apartment, boy, we should talk about the move out of that thing.
Well,
That
you
was
made
a
me live
rough-
there for 7 years.
That was a rough,
Just to pretend to be poor.
rough day in all of our lives.
Anyway,
and what
so
are my thoughts on the new apartment?
What's tell my boyfriend first.
Your boyfriend. I think he's so attractive. It's shocking.
That he
He's
goes
so
with a fat old slob like me.
No, he's just like he's very like beautiful.
I know.
You know what I mean?
It's insane.
Like he's beautiful. He's very beautiful features.
Oh my God. He's coming over tonight.
I know.
I'm making chicken a la française.
Oh.
No, I'm making
With the
Tex-Mex.
smoked paprika.
We're Tex-Mex. This is fun.
Are you gonna have
Guys,
a margarita?
No, we can't drink them during the weeks. But I want to show you something I'm doing. This is something fun for the Crusaders to do. If you and your boyfriend or your friends are like can't figure something out and you can't decide like what you want to do for something, I went on this website. It's like a wheel that you spin a wheel. I'll show it to you.
It's the Wheel of Destiny.
No, it's it's called. Let me see. So we're trying to figure out for dinner. So I would spin the wheel to decide a random choice. It's just like a picker wheel. Pickerwheel.com.
Oh,
So I
and
spin it.
you entered the things that you want on
Yeah.
there. It's like create your own spinny wheel.
Why isn't it working? Let's see what we're having for dinner. Tex-Mex it is. So I had HB. How exciting. Go to picturewheel.com right now for more information. No. So we're either picking sushi, Tex-Mex, chicken and rice, which is our classic every week.
Why sushi?
Why? What? We love sushi.
I know. And you are supposed to talk about not drinking during the week. You're not allowed to go out to dinner during the week.
We're not going to
anymore.
dinner. We're ordering from Bondi.
It's expensive.
No, it's not. It's sushi. It's like $25.
Okay. You need to
Each
start
roll.
eating inside the home.
I am eating inside the home. I
putting you on a budget.
ordered Instacart today.
I'm putting you on a budget. A very
No, I don't want a budget. I just want a better
strict
job. Just make me more money. I don't want to have to budget myself.
Okay.
I want more jobs.
Right.
So I'm working on that now.
Okay. We'll get to that. So yeah, I think that the new man, not new. I mean, it's been a very long time. And I I don't remember the first time that we met.
I do.
It was football
You didn't want him
watching.
to come over. You don't want him to come over because you thought that he's going to break my heart, which he very well still might. But
I mean, the jury is still out on that one, sucker.
you don't think he will break my heart?
Well, I don't know. I can't predict the future.
He looks like he has a pretty voice. Can he sing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
He looks like he could be a singer.
And maybe.
I think he looks like. I don't want him to listen to this and get a big head or think that I.
He doesn't listen to
any
anything I do,
interest.
trust me.
Good, or I have any interest in him. Obviously, I don't, and he's my best friend's boyfriend, and he's gay. But he's very like Greek. He's like Roman looking.
Greek?
like a statue. Like he looks like he should be in the Met.
He
You know
does,
what I
but
mean?
he's not Greek though. He has like light features.
Sweetie, like a Greek god, a
Greek
Roman
gods-
god.
When I hear Greek, I think hairy, like big black
I'm talking
beard.
about the marble statues at the Met. Okay, I'm not
the
talking
naked
about
one with
like
the Coolio.
like Jason Mantzoukas or whatever his name is. So yeah, he's great. He's
And what do
sweet.
you think about my palatial mansion?
Well, you used to live 2 blocks from me, so I hate the location.
Right.
I have to take a $20 car ride to see you, 30 sometimes if I get a black.
Driver or
dragging
car?
my children home. Dragging my children home from your house late.
That's why I don't understand why you just get little cages for them. You can put them up and then leave them there overnight.
We should just get them like cots.
I have them.
Put them in
make
the,
one.
Yeah, we're just gonna get them cots.
them in one of the closets.
I
I
don't
have
like
so
that.
many.
I love the kitchen. The kitchen is a 10 out of 10.
Yes.
It's fun to entertain there.
Except when you had
I
her head
do
on the
feel like-
overhang thing.
Yeah.
That corner will get you.
Remember how my dad was like literally trying to figure out how he could raise it for you? I was like, no, I don't think you can do that, Jim. But yeah, the apartment is amazing. You've spent way too much money and you're too psychotic about decorating it
It's
exactly
done.
the way you want it.
Except the wall, but that's just stucco from Home Depot.
The wall.
The hope that
I hate that dill
wallpaper.
weed that you have,
Oh my god, it's gorgeous.
that you love.
It's called asparagus leaf.
Sissy and I hate it. The dining table, iconic. Sissy had
had
dinner
dinner
there.
there.
She said it was amazing. I haven't eaten.
Are you staying for dinner tonight?
No, I gotta go. I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm going on a trip. I'm taking an airplane.
Not tomorrow night though.
I have to pack.
What time are
my
you bringing
whole
me that
family.
dog?
Oh, I was gonna bring him down to you, like by noon, I guess.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah. You may have to bring him to the office then.
Good. I will definitely be giving him trazodone.
Bring him. We take the same pill, me and Buddy.
Yeah, we figured that out. The same dose.
The same dosage as well, but he takes a half and I take 2. I took 1 last night just to get myself in the same. So we're on the same cycle.
But still, you take 2, he takes a half. He's 15 pounds, 14
250
pounds.
pounds.
And it doesn't even have that much of an effect on him.
What?
It just calms
Well, she's
him
her
down
mother's
a little
daughter.
bit.
She's my daughter.
She's your daughter.
She's had high tolerance for many moons.
Like, yeah, she needs like straight opium to like get knocked out.
I'm so excited. I'm excited, but I'm not. The last time we got in a fight and we didn't speak for like a few hours, and I left him at home because when the dog and I get in a fight, like I can't be in the same room as him. That's when I lived in a 1 bedroom, and now still in a bedroom. You know what I mean? There's nowhere to hide from him, and the glass door, like it could see me through the glass door.
Yeah.
So I had to leave. I had to take myself to dinner. That was like 2 weeks though. You went for Christmas for like 2 weeks.
No, it was.
It was
definitely-
far time.
It was a week.
It was more than that.
No.
Well, anyway, I had a breakdown. So I went to what I did was I did my nanny cam trick that you and I figured out many years ago when our nephew was just a baby. We FaceTimed an iPad, stuck it in his crib, and then went downstairs to smoke.
That's true.
And we watched our phones. So we were watching him in the crib the entire time.
Yeah.
On
the street.
On the thing. So I do the same thing with Buddy. I FaceTime the computer in my living room. And he can hear me talk. I hear me talk. So if I see him whiling, I'm like, "Calm down, girl. I'll be right home." But also, if he starts barking, I can scream at him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh, and he has bark collar too.
I will be bringing the bark collar. It's humane. Everybody,
Because
don't
Thursday-
freak out about it. It's not a shock collar.
No, it doesn't.
It's
It's citronella.
It's It just vibrates. It goes like, it's a vibration.
Well, I might put
It doesn't
on my,
even
I might
work.
put it on my nether region and start barking.
He does. It doesn't. It's not effective.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. Now, speaking of therapy, I was raw dogging it for 40 years without any help. And I was always scared of it. I was always going to be so expensive. I was afraid I was not going to be able to find the right therapist. And I was going to be paying all this money for something I wasn't happy with until I found BetterHelp, which I've told you about. I like it because everything's online. I don't have to see anyone if I don't want to see them. A lot of times with therapy, if you're not feeling the best, you don't want to be out in public. Like, look at me. I'm wearing slippers right now. I wouldn't want to be in front of a therapist like this. Like, I want to be able to do it on my own time and my own pace. you can find your therapist on your own means. So if you try a therapist, you don't like them, you don't have to stay with them. You can switch at any time, and no one has to know. It's like, it's like leaving your boyfriend and getting a new one. But it's so easy. If you're ever going to try it, all you do is go online, fill out a brief questionnaire, and you're matched with a therapist. And then once you're matched, you can switch at any time, like I said. And you don't have to see anyone if you don't want to. You can do it over the phone. You can do it over video chat. You can just do it through messaging if you want. Whatever you want. And if you think about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out the brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Become your own soulmate, whether you're looking for one or not. Visit BetterHelp.com/Snooki today and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com/Snooki for 10% off your first month.
The next question is, how did we meet?
We met at a wedding.
We met at a wedding.
In
You were
Colorado.
standing outside of a house. And
Smoking
you were
a
smoking
Parliament 100.
Parliament 100. And I said, I'm going to be friends with
Was
that
I fat
guy.
then? Or regular?
I feel like you were regular.
Yeah.
It was in the shaved head era, the buzz cut era, which
what happened was I was there because
you were doing
I
makeup.
was doing makeup for this girl's wedding, and you were there because you're a friend from high school, and we just kind of we met outside the thing. But that night, that morning before that, I forgot a belt and a tie for the wedding, so I had to go to
Dillard's.
So I didn't have this before Uber was around, so I had to get to Dillard's somehow, and I wasn't going to call a taxi, so I went on Grindr and I was talking to this guy. And he told me he got the new iPhone 6. And he was like, do you want to see the new iPhone 6? It was like, he goes, and my dick. I said, yes. So I went to he picked me up. He said, I'll bring you to the mall. He brought me to the mall, showed me the iPhone 6. I blew him in a Dillard's dressing room.
Changing room, yep.
Bought the belts and tie, and then I met you just a few short hours later. And
Yes.
then later
and then
on that
you
night,
immediately told me that story, of course.
Yeah.
And I was like, I obviously did not know how to
and we both lived in the same neighborhood.
take that in. We found out we lived a couple blocks away from each other. And then I escorted you to the gentleman's car and took a picture of his license plate and looked him in the face and said, if you murder my friend, I've got your number. So
And that time,
just
that was
remember that.
Colorado. I remember on that same trip, I know this is taboo, but I went to that movie theater in Aurora where all the shootings happened.
yeah, that is
visit.
taboo.
Well, I wanted to see what it was. It just happened. And it was all boarded up. It was a national landmark.
You're a curious creature like that. I don't
it said the sign of the cross.
I don't like morbid.
But I did the sign of the
that.
cross, but it's like,
Right.
I didn't take pictures. Actually, I took one picture.
You took a picture of your mother in her coffin, so
With the peace sign.
with a peace sign up. Yeah. So nothing really surprises me.
It was a selfie.
You took a selfie with your mother's corpse. That's 100% accurate. I'm surprised it didn't end up on the story.
I don't know. Well, I get yelled at. Daddy, Poppy probably wouldn't want to see
Poppy
that.
would not be happy.
Well, we'll keep that to myself. We'll keep that in the inner circle.
Okay.
But if you want, it's on my OnlyFans. My dead mother's selfie is on the OnlyFans. Go subscribe now.
Talk like that. Your cooking classes. I mean, I think cooking content.
Okay, come on. Can you figure you've never done this for me, please? Thank you.
What am I supposed to do?
You need to find a place where the Crusaders can come with me.
Oh, you want to do the live cooking show?
I want to hang out with them and actually drink wine, cook. Hey, sister, come up here, help me chop this parsley. Come up and basically by the end of the meal, I don't want to have everyone have little pots and pans. Like everyone's in their own little pot. We're making one big meal together. And then this bitch comes up, chop the parsley. This bitch comes up, sear this meat for me. We all drink wine. We tell stories. We do. This is what I have envisioned, and this is what I'm talking about. I'm not going to start saving money. I'm going to start making more money. And that's what I'm going to do this spring, starting the cooking classes. We have to find a venue that we can rent out. I can get wine sponsors. I can get my friends over at Hampton Water Wine. I have Messy Mama
getting
Wine.
the venue is the issue. Because
It's not the issue. You just pay for it, but it's like, I need to find the right
you
one.
You need a kitchen.
Yeah, I need a show kitchen. It's a
You need
studio
a show
kitchen. Yeah,
kitchen.
and then we have to rent the chairs. Everyone to sit. I'm sure it has a refrigerator.
There's this place that I know of that does cooking classes. I wonder if you could just rent the space and be like, I'm doing the cooking class instead of like, I don't want you to do the cooking class.
Well, I have to go on
I'm
Peer
the cooking
Space. There's a
class.
place called Peer Space, which is like a place to rent studios. Anywho, I'm going to figure it out.
All
But
right.
how big do you think it should be? How many people?
I think we should start small.
Like 20?
20. That was the
Five.
number that was in my head.
25. Because it has to be
yeah.
even numbers so they could. Oh, it is even number. So they can bunk up partners. 22 and 2.
2 and 2. So 20. And then you have to make the dish ahead of time so you have
No.
enough for everybody. You're just
We're
going to
making it
make
together.
20 portions at one time.
I'm not going to be making like a 4-hour roast. It's going to be like pastas and quick things. You can searing chicken cutlet. We'll make whatever we're making.
Yeah, but you need to do you need to have it prepped ahead of time so you can you want to make one portion for the show because these people are going to cook for 2 or 4 people. So you don't want to teach them how to cook for 20. You want to teach them how to cook for 2 or 4. And then so
Fine.
we'll have food already like done.
And then if we
just
get
have
drunk
to,
too
like,
fast and are overcooking and we just want to hang out, we can just
And then
like
the food's already
just
there.
throw the food away and just start drinking, binge drinking.
There you
and then
go.
we'll all go out to a club.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'll rent a club after the after party. Oh my God.
You have to rent a club?
No, but I'm saying if after the dinner party at our house, then we're gonna put the leftovers if we go to the club.
Okay. So you will get some cooking content from Joey soon. It's in the works.
Did you see Drake's dick?
No.
The thing is, okay, sorry to jump around. Drake's dick leaked yesterday. You can go on to Twitter and find it. The thing is, it was a 50% showing. He wasn't fully hard. He was like half hard and wiggling that thing around like it was like a Slim Jim.
The only thing I saw about this was that one of your coworkers posted it and said, I don't think he's mad about this. Like, he probably isn't.
Well, he's not. He's got
Okay.
a long, big dick. You can't look at a beautiful man's penis. Have you seen it?
No, I
Oh,
haven't.
let me put...
Oh, sir.
There, girl. The thing with this is, it's like,
Yeah.
there's no shame in it. He's beautiful.
Well,
he's rich. He's got a huge dick.
He's a rapper,
He's a
and this is
Thing
content.
is crazy.
Yeah,
That's
just
half?
But that's it's not
Leaher.
fully hard. It's obviously still has wiggle room. It's probably just the same size.
I
He probably
think
just
he's
gets
so
hard.
obnoxious. This explains it.
That's
right?
how you are with. I think Drake is lovely, and you like the same thing with Taylor Swift. How you hate Drake, I hate Taylor Swift.
Do you know who he was sending this to?
My late mother.
I'm
believe it or
sure it was some random Instagram girl.
Some random thought. No, it's probably someone we know.
Maybe. I mean,
I don't
you
think
are-
he's dating Instagram girls. I think he's
You're
dating
in
like
the-
supermodels.
No.
Drake. He's the richest man in the world.
No. Yeah. He's an Instagram model guy. No offense, Instagram models. You're beautiful.
What if
but
Drake's listening? Drake, I still want to see your dick.
Well, you just saw it.
I'm
No,
not-
I'm gonna say like I still look at it.
I'll pass on that. Could I come in? Love the podcast from West Central Jersey. What's West Central Jersey?
Girl, she's
that-
just making shit up now.
Is that you? Are you? No, you're in East Central Jersey.
What does Central mean? In the middle?
Center? So West, but like from top to bottom center.
Let me look at the. I'm pulling up the
So,
map. So we can,
okay.
We're doing a location
We're
service.
doing
on
location
her.
service on West Central Jersey.
New Jersey map.
Could I come in? Love the podcast. Thanks for the laughs. Please tell us your funniest drunk story, Joey. I mean,
No, not that. Hold on.
there's just too many.
Now, I just Googled the area code, and that's what came up on Google.
What?
The Central Jersey. Is that
West
like...
Central?
'cause
No,
I know
I
this-
just think it's really
Here. So West would be this way.
yeah, and then
Central here.
Central's
So
right
this
there.
would be Mercer County, Burlington County.
Okay, there you go.
I don't know. Anyway, Camden. That's not a good area.
I drove through Camden once.
What does she want? What is the young lady?
She wants to know your funniest drunk story.
Funniest
can't-
drunk story.
I mean,
there's many.
There's so many.
Taking things home. Okay. What
What about your funniest one with me, so we can narrow it down a little bit?
I don't really want to talk about that.
Okay.
No, I do, but I have one funny story that wasn't with you. I
Oh,
wanna talk
okay,
about.
great.
Me and my friend Jonathan.
Screw me.
He is so funny. He's on Love and Hip Hop. Jonathan Fernandez. He's been on Love and Hip Hop for many moons in Atlanta and all different shows. He has a bunch of shows on VH1. We used to work together for like 20 years, and we're at some event. And we were leaving the event, and our favorite thing to do was pretend that we worked places that we didn't. So we pretended we worked places, and so we left one of these big events, and there was all these black cars getting out. We just like walked in with our head like we were celebrities, with our heads down, and just got into this black car and just said, "Take us back to the office," and like whatever it was. But we had no idea whose car it was, and we went on an adventure with this guy until he figured us out, and we got thrown out. We're like, "Oh my god, how did this get mixed up?" And then another time, we got into a horse and buggy, and they're like, "Where you? Ho ho ho!" We're like Fort Lee, New Jersey. And we like got in like he wanted to go around the block or whatever, but like we wanted him to like take us across the WP.
And he said, "I can't do that, sir."
It was just he probably misgendered him. He probably called me ma'am, but yeah, that was some of my funniest stories.
You told that at your house the other day, the story of being misgendered when you were on the phone with 911.
Oh, the car was on fire.
Your car was on fire.
Yes, and they said, "Say calm, ma'am." And I was like, "I'm not a ma'am." And I was like, "They're going to come here and look for a woman now." I was like, "Who other has a Mazda Protege that's in a blaze of fire on the Pulaski Skyway besides this bitch? There's not going to be two of them." But thank God that wind blew it away, and I continued on my journey.
I just cannot with that story. None of those stories are funny. I mean, that was fine. You stole
Which
a
one?
black car?
You had to be there.
Okay, I guess so. I have a video of you when it is definitely during the pandemic, and you you completely on purpose took like 4
Nudes?
20 milligram gummies, and you were sitting at the table eating a salad out
Yeah.
of the huge salad bowl
love
that you made,
salad.
just giggling to yourself, and it is one of the funniest things.
That was a real knee slapper, Leah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'll show the video. And
Amber
everybody
from
will-
Nebraska asked, for the love of everything, why is the teal the color of poverty, according to Joey? Longtime listener, big fan. Great question, Amber from
That
Nebraska.
is not.
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh.
Let me explain it to you.
For the love of everything, why is teal the color
Okay,
of
let's
poverty?
think about. First of all, let's think of the color teal.
First of all, let's clarify that I love teal and it's in my house and you hate it.
Yeah, it's the color. That's what I don't understand. 'Cause
I have
you're
like
not,
an
You're not
accent.
poverty stricken. You shouldn't be using the color teal.
I'm from Florida.
It's cultural appropriation.
I'm from Florida.
Okay, teal. Okay, dolphins color. That's the color teal. I'm talking about Google American Miami Dolphins.
The Miami Dolphins.
That color. That's the color teal. Okay, think about the color teal. I'm not talking about the color teal in fonts or in advertisements. I'm talking about objects, things, and property things. Okay. First, the most offensive one is a car. A Dodge Neon in teal. A Toyota Tercel in teal. Anytime.
What color is Poppy's car?
His is hot, like these pants. It's hot, like neon blue.
And you hate it.
But that's not teal. That still has more class to it. It's a cobalt blue, I'd say. Anyway, but a teal car. Think about a teal car. Who's driving a teal car? She definitely has Cookie Monster pajamas on. She's coming out of the car with a big gulp. Her stomach and ass is hanging out. It's like she's going to get her food stamps with her 9 different baby daddies. It's like no one of respectable class and socialization is going with a teal car. Think about a teal purse. Think about a teal purse. You've only seen a teal purse once in your life, and it was at TJ Maxx on the bottom shelf, ripped open with some long ass strap. Think about teal sandals. Those are at Ross for
I have
less.
teal throw pillows at my house.
So that's. I mean, that's still offensive. I mean, like things because that's inside them. I think the more offensive things are like things outside the home, like
if your front door was painted teal.
Yeah.
Where do we fall?
No,
on that?
If the shutters were teal, the door. The door can be chic if it's done the right way. If the shutters are painted teal, trim on. Oh my God,
trim.
Oh, in the bedroom, paint teal room paint.
Oh, that's
think about that. That girl's making meth in that closet.
That girl's making meth.
Yeah.
For sure.
What teal? A teal phone case. A teal nails. Oh. Just think about it. Teal. Anytime teal, it just goes right into trashy, poverty-stricken mess. And I'm standing by it. There's no other color that's worse. If there is, challenge me. And I want to see backup.
Sadly, I do understand what you mean.
Orange is close second, but orange it can be. Hermes has orange, so it's like it can be very classy. So, but orange and certain things like orange toenail polish,
like an orange sports car. What is
orange
that?
soda?
Is that rich? I mean, like
orange sports car. Depends on what car is. If it's an orange Toyota Tercel, then no. But if it's a
Lamborghini,
yeah, then it's different.
Okay, then it's.
But it's a teal. It's okay. It's a perfect example. A teal Lamborghini would still be trash.
Yes.
Okay.
See, that's the difference.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Teal notebook holders. Teal spray paint.
I need advice on how to find friends. I'm a 23-year-old gay blue-collar worker and live in rural Massachusetts and don't go to bars and clubs very much. Girl, get on Grindr.
No, he
set
doesn't
that
want to have
radius.
Sex. He wants friends.
Get on Grindr and ask for friends.
No one wants to see friends on Grindr. They want to suck your dick. First of all, send me your picture because I thought you sound hot. Like, I need advice how to find friends. I'm a 23-year-old.
In rural Massachusetts. I mean, you have to go out of your home. You have to find a hobby.
I think you should be friends with Grace O'Malley's mother.
That's a great one.
She lives in central blue collar. I mean, honestly, I would find a hobby. I wouldn't go to the local bar. Like I wouldn't go. You're not much of a bar person, so
go to trivia night somewhere. You could go.
He's 23, not fucking 89.
I love trivia.
I think
find
you should
something that's interesting.
Yeah,
go to the library.
Not the library. What is the thing you should do? A sport, maybe a local sport.
Join a
sporting team. Yeah. In New York, I know we have all gay.
Go to the park.
We have great gay
play pickup
leagues.
Basketball.
Fabiani's and all those gay leagues. They have great hockey and football and kickball. These things. So I would try to find a gay sports league or a regular straight sports league, whatever's there. Yeah. I would do.
He doesn't say he wants the friends to be gay. He just said he's gay, so he could have straight friends too.
Yeah. Choose sports.
Go sports.
Yeah.
Joey loves sports. Joey, please give us your thoughts on Taylor's hair at the Grammys.
She looked a fucking mess. She ruined that dress.
I do want to say, in defense
raining.
of everybody, the weather there was terrible.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was
our friend
style.
Heather McMahon, who was hosting on E. She showed some behind the scenes videos of the absolute wind whipping everything around.
Yeah, are people okay in LA? It was raining. It was raining today.
Like
the news people are like,
they're getting washed away.
They're not getting washed. Like literally, people are calling out of work saying you can work from home today because it's the storms and like it's like drizzling outside.
Somebody said they saw a piano wash down the street. Like that's how hard it's raining. It's pretty bad. How do I tell a friend of mine who keeps asking if she's going to be a bridesmaid in my wedding that
she's
they're
not.
not going to be in the wedding party? I think you just rip that Band-Aid off, girl.
Yeah, I mean, if she's asking, or like, the first time she asked you, you should have took care of it right then and there. Mm-hmm. Instead of leading her on, now it's like, now you're going to blame it on your husband, saying, well, my mother-in-law wanted to keep it small because she's paying for this, or like you have to make some whole story up.
Blame somebody else for sure.
And don't sacrifice your wedding party, like of what your dream wedding party was, just to appease her. Like, don't kick everyone else up. You we're not doing bridesmaids anymore.
I mean, if she's your friend and you like her, you can also say like, I want you to be a part of my day. Like you can, if you want to hang out with me while I'm getting ready, like you can do that, or swing by.
Or if it's, I don't know what kind of church or kind of your creed or religion, but you could like some people like at Nicole's wedding, I was asked to bring the gifts up.
Yeah,
like the church.
You can always say like, I want my wedding party is going to be these certain people, but I'd love to include you in my wedding in a way because you're special.
But I want to know why.
This is just some rando. Just
I want to know why you don't want her in the wedding.
I don't know.
Why do you think? Do you think she's a pick-me girl?
Maybe
making it about her drama.
Maybe this is like a newer friend, and all of her bridesmaids are her older friends. You know how that happens.
Would I be in your wedding if you had bridesmaids?
You were in my wedding.
You didn't. No, I wasn't.
I mean, you were
an MC.
You were like in charge of my wedding.
Yeah, but I didn't
ran the show at my wedding.
Yeah, but you didn't have bridesmaids.
I just had Sissy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you had a wedding party, would I be in the wedding party?
Of course you would.
Okay. Well, you're not mine.
Thanks.
I'm like, I need someone to be in charge. Amy from South Carolina.
Well, you already covered this kind of. She wants to know what.
Wait, are we going to listen to it?
Yeah.
Ready? Yeah, we're going to listen to it. Okay. This is Amy from South Carolina on the line. Amy, what's your question?
I need to know when you guys are going out on tour again. I miss you. I love you. Please let us know. The Crusaders need live tour. Please.
Amy, excellent question. I'm in the same boat with you, sister. I'm trying to get back out there, but we have a little kink in our plan. Her name's Dina Marie. Okay,
it's number
she's
3.
She's a little meatball
on the collar.
Apparently, if you listened last week, Snoopy gave me. She broke the news to me that her and Dina were going to go on tour, and she said that, well, since me and Pat go on tour all the time, it's even playing games. I said, well, not
she has
really.
a point.
She's an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment.
She is the moment.
Wendy
also,
Williams has a new thing coming out.
Did you see that? Looks heartbreaking.
It is. Well, anyway. Real quick. Wendy Williams has been putting out a teaser documentary. She's been filming
Lifetime
for 2 years now. When she when she was in the halfway house with her cocaine addiction, they're just kind of getting her updates. We're going to get some updates on what's going on with Wendy. As if it looks like right now, viewers are left in the dust. We don't know what's going on in the state of her health or what's going on with her, but she's trying to get back out there and get herself healthy. So I just want the best for Wendy because I love her.
And and there's people around her talking about how there's bad people around her. It just looks so heartbreaking.
Yeah. So tour, yes, I would love to do that. Snoopy's a busy gal.
She is. She is booked.
She takes off somewhere she can chew, and I told her not to have all those damn babies. That silly.
She wanted
daughter
to have 4. She got a dog.
She does cheerleading games every fucking day.
Yeah, that is a very intense sport to be involved in. It requires a lot.
She doesn't even have time for her gay best friend anymore.
It's true.
That's why there should be a limit, just like they do in China. She bit off more than she can chew. Okay.
The one-child policy.
She wanted another one. And that little dog, too.
No, she got the dog because she said she's not having 4 kids. Her and I talk about this all the time. Well, she said, I got a dog because I can't handle another child.
Next, we have a caller from Connecticut. She sounds rich. What's your caller? Is this an anonymous caller?
Hi, yes, excuse me, miss.
Young lady?
I was just wondering why you have decided to quit Ozempic.
Okay, great.
I heard you say it once that you did stop taking it, and I would just want to know why.
Well, great question, caller from Connecticut. It's because it's not good for my body, and I wanted to be a better person. Only kidding. The fucking shady insurance company found out I don't really have diabetes, and they cut me off.
That's the truth.
But yeah, I didn't want to stop taking it. I'm trying to actively get back on it.
You are actively trying to get back on it. Also, wasn't there a shortage because all of you people who don't need it are stealing it from people who do need it?
We're doing, it's called preservation. It's just like people go working out to prevent them from having heart attacks. We try to keep our weight down, prevent us from dying and getting diabetes. So it's preventative medicine.
Also,
we have a sickness.
We
hungry.
You have weighed like 1,000 different weights since we've been friends.
I've been 132 pounds and I've been 300 pounds. 300 was the high.
But
now
you can drop 10 pounds by just eating chicken and salad for a week.
I'm making
it's so easy for you to shed weight. because the minute you stop any amount of excess, the weight just falls off of you because your life is so much excess the rest of the time.
Oh, we have a caller from New Jersey. Is she anonymous as well?
Yes.
Do you know their gender or their pronouns?
Joey, I am your biggest fan ever. I literally have a could I door hanger in my room because I couldn't get yours. My friend
You
had
have
to
a
make
fake
me
one?
Rude. My question today is for
Go
Miss
ahead.
Leaher Jean. Hi, Leaher. Hi, Joey.
Hi.
Leaher, my question is this.
I feel like she's on the phone.
How do you have your life together so well?
She
Like,
doesn't.
can we have tips, please, on how, to be an organized queen such as you?
Okay.
You have a full-time nanny.
First of all, thank you so much, caller from New Jersey. Nobody has their life together, I guess, is the answer to that. And I'm married Mr. Dad. Like, my husband is basically like
Very hands-on.
a better parent than me.
He always yells at us.
He does always
my
yell at
God.
us because somebody has to be responsible in the family, Joe. So marry somebody who will take as much of the parenting load as you do. Women
Now, I took a parenting load myself, but it went
women
way
are
different.
usually doing all of the domestic labor in the home, and I don't have to deal with that because I hired a housekeeper. And yes, I do have help. That's how I do it. I have help. I have my sister, I have Joey, I have my husband, I have my nanny. I have like a lot of people in my life that help me.
That's it. What about mental health? Now, you recently, do you want to talk about your journey with mental health?
Yeah, I started therapy during the pandemic.
And Wellbutrin.
And I started Wellbutrin.
See, she's copying me. I'm rubbing off her now. She's a pill-popping jungle freak.
Well,
with,
there's nothing wrong with getting help.
exactly.
right?
That's why I love BetterHelp.
And you have so many mental problems.
Yeah.
What's it? You think you're dying constantly?
A hypochondriac, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's really.
Oh,
the biggest-
yesterday I almost died.
Let's talk about that.
Oh, my God. My
Yeah.
belly button was hurting. And I Googled it. Next thing I knew, I had full-blown pancreatitis.
Yeah, Blair.
Appendicitis.
Everybody wants to be your friend. Do you think they want to
And
pick up
colon
that
cancer,
phone? 3
all in
o'clock.
one-
I'm at work. I get a
all
phone
in one
call from you,
afternoon.
and
I
you
was
said,
I was just waiting. I had the belly button cramps, so I Googled that, and I was just waiting for the onset fever and the bumpy rash to come out, and then
Right.
I knew it was my time. That the good Lord was calling me home.
So I got that phone call yesterday. I got a phone call from you one time because you thought you had
Flat
cancer.
stool.
Yeah, you had flat
Colon
stool.
cancer.
Colon
I had
cancer.
flat stools, and I had a full open ass surgery. They go up my ass with the camera.
Yes.
I put under
And-
like a sea beast.
And everything was fine.
Well, yeah, I woke up and then everything just stopped the next day.
Mm-hmm.
But I was dying for a while there, crying.
I took you to the hospital one time.
I didn't have health insurance. I had to beg that old woman to give me a health insurance because
Yeah.
I couldn't pay for my cancer treatment.
So I took you to the hospital. That was only last year.
Oh, that's when I had the heart attack.
That was when you
Echocardiogram. I'd like to go for an EKG or for a heart monitor every time I'm feeling a little zesty. I'll go over there just to, even though I know nothing's wrong, I just want the confirmation from them. So I can mentally have a better day knowing that there's nothing wrong with me. So I just go there preventive medicine, knowing nothing's wrong. This one time I went over there for a quick checkup. She said something was wrong, and I was like, what the fuck? But then it was just a mix-up.
And then it ended up being your chest hair. That was the
was
problem.
creating
So
static
I took you to
electricity.
the hospital.
Now, it will trick
because of chest hair.
It will trick. I'm not allowed to say that
All
here
of these
normally.
people.
It will trick the system, believe it or not.
All these people want to be your friend. They do not understand what is involved.
What was that
it
one?
entails.
Something else happened to me.
Well, the cholesterol is always.
Ah!
I told you I'm not talking about that anymore because every time I get a panicked phone call, text message, email from you about your cholesterol,
The triglycerides.
what is
will
my
get you.
question? Every single time.
Were you eating sausage?
Did you fast?
Were you eating sausage like
Did
it's
you
your
eating
job?
sausage at 2 o'clock in the morning? Well, yeah, I was. Why?
I should cut sausage out of my diet. I have it far too often.
You do?
I love sausage.
That's so Italian. That would never be something that I would go to the store and be like, I should cook that.
Here's another question.
I feel like we actually always fight about that at a barbecue. You always want to put sausages on the menu.
because they're always
Sausage and
easy to throw
peppers.
on and they're so delicious.
And I'm always like, nobody wants that.
Someone here is asking, what is Leah and Joey's favorite restaurant? This is from Rebecca.
Jessica.
Well, good question. It's called Monkey Bar, and it's very exclusive.
Yeah, should we talk about our night last night?
Yeah.
So it was our brother-in-law's birthday, and we are obsessed with that restaurant.
The Monkey Bar.
The Monkey Bar. It's so iconic.
Iconic New York. I went there for my birthday last year.
Mm-hmm.
You, me, Bae, and Sissy. And
We saw the New York Giants quarterback.
Yeah, Danny Dimes was there. Oh my God, we can talk about the Super Bowl before we hang up. Oh, this is the last Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. So we love the Monkey Bar. They do all the classics perfectly. If you want, my favorite things in life, and I talk this for years and years. All you need to be happy is an ice cold martini, a raw application, whether it's oysters, a crudo, a sashimi.
You want that glass opaque when it shows up.
Opaque. I want it to be frosted glass. I want to see my fingerprints on it.
Yeah.
Ice cold vodka gin martini, raw seafood, caviar, whether it's cocktail or whatever that. Then going into the other things and great salads, pasta, steaks, after dinner drinks, the chocolate mousse cake. It's just a whole experience. They do everything perfect there.
The service is impeccable.
If you can get a reservation, tell them Joey Camassa sent you, and you'll get 10% off absolutely nothing. Because it's pricey.
They'll charge you.
It is pricey.
It's a special occasion restaurant. We're not trying to go there all the time, but it is just the best winter vibes. It's great.
Spring it'll be fun too. It's very dark there for spring. Anyway, Super Bowl's this Sunday.
Okay.
I found out that again. Oh my God, Taylor Swift again. I had a crush on Travis Kelce before anyone knew who the fuck he was. My friend produced a show for him called Chasing Travis. It was on the E! Channel, and my friend,
a true story,
Soupy and I's manager in LA was the manager for that show. Mm-hmm. So I've known him, and we got our haircut together. We got sent to the same barber at the same time to get our haircuts. So we got hooked up, and we were sitting in the same barbershop on Sunset Boulevard together, getting our haircuts, chopping it up. I met him a few times.
Yeah,
so I had a big crush on him back then.
Right. You were an early adopter.
Yeah, and then this bitch hopped on the wagon too. Anywho, I found on the other team has like 4 of the hottest guys I've been in love with.
Yeah,
Nick Bosa.
I love Joey Bosa.
I love Joey Bosa, but that because he's much hotter. He's taller. He's more Roman. He's got a big nose. He's just hot, and I just know he has a huge hog. But his brother Nick is like not bad looking either. So Nick Bosa, and I don't know why everyone's not freaking out Nick Bosa. It's Travis Kelce. He's a fucking hillbilly looking thing compared to Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa's a fucking 10.
I'm sorry, Travis Kelce is a man. Talk about a man.
Yeah, I'm good, Seth. I've been there, done that. Anyway, Nick Bosa's on that show, on that channel, on the team.
He's on the San Francisco 49ers.
Ladies, what you want to do is I need you to lower your panties. Because you don't want to make a mess there. Get a ShamWow or a towel. Get a shop vac, a shop rag, something underneath here, and then pick your phone up. I want you to Google Brock Purdy, and I'll give you 1 second just to pull that up. You're gonna like what you see, ladies. I guarantee it. He is fucking hot from head to toe. His face is stunning. He's got a fat ass. He is so sexy. Adorable. He's my number one. He's my number one.
He's all right.
He's my number one. So that, and then we have fucking. The other guy,
Christian McCaffrey, you like
Christian
him?
McCaffrey. Yeah. He is another fucking 10. You know all the blondes.
Who is dating, engaged to Olivia
Kupla.
Kuplo.
Beautiful blonde Christian McCaffrey. We have him on the team. So Super Bowl, you are going to be flying in. Here's the thing. I'm going to have your dog by that point.
You're going to have my dog.
I'm going to dress her up in
a jersey.
I'm going to dye her ears red and spray paint something on her back.
That's hilarious.
No, but I should go to the pet store again. I have to go to the pet store someday. I have to go shopping. I have nothing at the house. I have no outfits.
No clothes.
Actually, I do have one of his outfits, but Super Bowl. So Bay has his plans with his friends. I don't really want to go to a bar. I don't want to be out. I can't be myself when I'm out. I get approached every 5 minutes, and people want my autograph. They want
It's taxing.
It's a lot on a young woman. So I like to stay in the home. I like to be in the bed. So I'm gonna have your kid, but you're flying in at 4:00.
Yeah,
your husband's but I don't like that half-ass shit. Like, can you commit to tying one on? You had a wild vacation.
No, I'm gonna be exhausted, and I'm gonna be traveling with children.
Then what kind of Super Bowl fan are you?
I told you that we would come over
and just to pick up the dog, and then I'll sit there with my tray of buffalo wings like an asshole.
I just got to get the kids home by halftime.
Why can't you go? Send someone else. Can't you hire the lady? Shasha?
Do you know that she just celebrated her 8-year anniversary of
with
work?
you?
Yeah.
8 years?
8 years. I know. Isn't that crazy?
Does she get a bonus?
We love you. Of course.
Wait, does she want to, just because I want David to stay. I want your husband to be able to stay and enjoy.
Yeah.
I want to serve brown liquor to him. I like hating with boys. I want to get a cigar. Yeah. I want to, just hang out without our underwear on. Just guys things.
Just guy things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll talk to my husband about that.
Are you going to gamble with me?
Yeah. Oh, I have
bet responsibly?
Yeah. I have some stuff.
Okay, good.
I'm in a boxes.
Am I going to do a parlay? What did you do?
The parlay is where 3 things have to happen, I think. right? Like the first thing has to happen, and then the second thing, and then
I've
third
been doing a
thing.
parlay with my triglyceride, my cholesterol, triglycerides, and lipid panel
Are you
for
going to
many
do
months.
that? Are you going to do Dan? You're going to talk to your friend Dan about parlays?
Yeah. Well, we're getting notification here from the studio that we have to wrap this up. But I wanted to say this has been lovely.
I love you.
The girls want you back. Maybe you can come back more often. I have the foreseeing of a future that Soupy's going to be very hard to get a hold of in the next coming months.
I bet. Yeah.
So maybe you'll have a permanent seat here, and maybe we can start throwing some coin.
Okay.
I'm only kidding. You're not getting paid a
Yeah,
dollar.
I know. I know that.
But now, will you come to my house to take some chicken home to your son?
No.
Okay.
But thank you for asking. I got to go. I'm getting in a car. I got to pack. I'm so excited. I'm going to Disney World.
Well, everyone, thank you for calling in with your questions.
Yeah,
thank you for writing
you
in.
for being so kind
Leah,
to me.
thank you for and then she thinks this is my payment for watching her dog that she came here. I said,
1,000%.
how are you being on the podcast? I'm giving you fame, notoriety, and fortune.
This is a gift to you.
I'm taking the seamless web account and ordering myself food for you and that little dog. And that little dog too.
And that little dog too.
Make sure to follow us on YouTube, on Snoopy's YouTube channel. Watch our videos. Make sure to subscribe here. Make sure to follow me on my socials at Joey Camasta on TikTok, Instagram, and wherever you can find me. And Leah's as well.
It's happening!